Welcome to Battle Talk Radio. The conversation doesn't have to be a battle on Intellectual Radio with your host, Tamujan L.
I like that intro. It's brought to you by Main Ground Music, Bravo. Hear ye, come one, come all. Gather around, the king is having a ball. Welcome to on Intellectual Radio, where every conversation doesn't have to be a battle. Welcome again. And today we're celebrating our second show and the success of a tournament that I had yesterday, that basketball tournament I tried to inform y'all about. Oh my goodness. It was a barn burner. And I had the pleasure of having my son. I haven't seen him in a while. He came, he participated in the tournament. He's healing off a broken, very much young Prince. I appreciate you for coming out. I want to send some well wishes and hope everybody's safe in Florida and over in the Caribbean, the islands, Bahamas. They're having some bad weather in those places. We hope everybody stays safe. And any family members or anybody like that there that, we like to hope they check on their people, make sure they're good. And I like to introduce y'all to someone. This is my cohort, my best friend, my partner in crime, the one that made me the better version of me so that I could give myself to you. And Mela Jordan, my wife. Say hello.
Good afternoon, everyone.
So what brings you to the show today, Ms. Jordan?
Well, like you said, I think I'm going to be your cohort today.
That's right.
And I'm just going to encourage everyone to keep your questions coming, any comments. That's what my job is today, to read out any questions, any comments, and any questions I will feed to Taimu Janelle, and he will answer your questions for you.
Oh, yeah, we celebrating. We celebrating today, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you. And how are you today, Mr. Engineer? Loving it. Good, man. It's good to see you, man. Good to see you again. Appreciate everything you're doing for me. Helping me along this bumpy road that I'm traveling, trying to get it right, How'd your shoot go? All right, good. I was looking for you. I didn't get a chance to see you. But okay, let's get this show started, y'all. Oh, I'm sorry. Toast.
Cheers.
To success.
Amen to that. I do have a couple of comments before we get started.
What is it?
Trinket said, your shirt, though.
You like that? All right, let me let y'all know what this shirt stands. This acronym is House of L Cigars. The acronym just say ho. Hey, what can I say? But it's a nice shirt, though. And these shirts are available to purchase also. Have apparel, have a lot of other things available. Remember, House of L Cigars. If you need fine infused cigars, some of the finest cigars in Chicago, you can contact me at 847-372-2271. My email address is tymujin1@gmail.com. That's the House of L Cigars. Excuse me.
We have another comment from Mary and Big Ride. Their comment is, I see you, cuz.
Blessings.
This is Big Ride, proud of you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you very much. That Miss Ride, Mary, is that's my biggest competition in karaoke. I just want to put that out there, let everybody know that she always like to challenge the king. She try to knock this crown off my head regularly. It don't come off, baby. That's glued to my head. Sorry about that. Better luck next time. Is that it?
You have Damien, who says, big bro, 100%. You have Beezus, amen, watching.
That's my cameraman for yesterday. Beezus, amen. He was the cameraman for you. I'm gonna bring that footage from that tournament, man. It was amazing. Tyrone Rivers was the MVP. That was the first year we played this tournament. It's our third year yesterday. And Tyrone, listen, the first year I think it was maybe 6. The games go to 16 by 1. They were down like in the first year, down maybe 6-12 or something like that. He brought them back all the way, put the team on his back for the win. This year, the young man did the same thing. They was down 4-12 in a 16-1 game, put the team on his back and took him to that victory. Amazing, some of the most amazing footage you could ever see. And he was battling Antonio. Oh, my family member. Oh my goodness. It was epic. When y'all see this footage, trust me. I haven't seen an NBA game in a long time that was this good. I'm telling you, these young men are really killing it. Love these young men. They make my tournaments just explode. Some of the most amazing talent on the west side of Chicago. My son played in the tournament. Big, strong like his daddy, looking like his papa. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, just to let you know, Shirley Miller is also watching all the way from England.
Oh my goodness. Hey mom, how are you? That's the British connection, y'all. Don't get out of line because I got people come knock you off and then disappear back and cross seas, so don't play. Don't play. I got killers with me.
You have Benny
You hear that,
T.
mom? You my killer. Benny Too Cool T. That's the leader of the group. That was back in the day. That was Gaddafi. Yeah, he was our leader.
And Keith Johnson.
Keith Johnson. What's up, Keith? What's up with you, baby? Blessings. I appreciate all y'all. All right, let's do these shots out to these businesses. Remember, we got Stogie Life Cigar Lounge, 13035 Southwestern. Remember to go out and support that brother. He got a beautiful facility, great products. Oh, excuse me. I know it's noon, but I've already eaten, and it's okay to have a glass of champagne. It would have been a mimosa, which I would have preferred, but I forgot my orange juice. Better luck next week, right?
This will work.
Oh, yeah. And be ready for next week. We got a big show coming up next week. Bo Deal, a Chicago rap legend, will be in the building. Live, Bo Deal. You all know who Bo Deal is. We're going to talk about that. We're going to have a great show next week. Looking forward to that one, too. And I'm dressing to impress because, we got stars in the house, so we got to present ourselves the right way. And, okay, back to these these businesses. Duels at 617 South Pulaski, home of the Throwback Live Fishery, where you can go in and pick out your fish and watch them cut him to death right there. And, put him. I mean, those men in there are surgeons. Literally, they are surgeons. You watch them men go to work on them fish, man. It's just ridiculous how well they work with those knives, man. And you carve up a body in a minute. All right, let's go on to Urban Smoke Cafe. Urban Smoke Cafe is still in production, but right now, Urban Smoke Cafe, you can still get some of their fantastic food. The man lamb chops are off the chain, but you message him on Facebook at Urban Myth. You have to message him on Saturday and pick up on Sunday. And I think he's doing Uber Eats now. I'm not sure, but contact Urban Myth. And I think he got a menu on Facebook. You can check him out. Some of the best lamb chops, barbecue. The man is a grill master. Check him out. Some of his food, I eat it regularly. I recommend it. Trust me, it's off the chain. Pier 31 Restaurant and Bar. What can I say about Pier 31 Restaurant and Bar? Chicago, y'all got to get out and enjoy Pier 31 Restaurant and Bar. It's right there on the beach. It's free. You have to, of course, you got to buy your own drinks and food from the, but that is a fabulous place to go and mingle. Have you can have a cigar. You can sit out on the beach and enjoy the last few days of this great weather we're gonna have. There won't be many more days left, so y'all got to go out and support the pier. And then every day of the week, there's something going on at the pier. Mondays they have reggae and Afro beats. Tuesday they have steppers. On Wednesdays they have salsa. And Thursdays, which is the mega night, this house music. Fridays is old school in hip hop. And Saturdays they usually have live entertainment, random groups, different things, but definitely major DJs. It's just a beautiful place to be if you want to come out and enjoy Black people at their best. No nonsense, just great people, great vibes, beautiful things going on. And of course, you can kick off your shoes and walk your toes through the sand. All right, City Life Bar and Grill, right off. It's on 87th. 83rd, right off Cottage Grove. Sorry, I don't have those numbers for that address yet. But that is a beautiful place to go. and just relax and have a cocktail, of course, you can catch me there and get yourself a smoke. Um, they have Thursday night karaoke's. You got to get there early because it's get packed, and they have some of the most talented people in Chicago on those microphones up there. I don't dare get on it. And I'm the king of karaoke. They kill it up there. City Life, love City Life. Okay, let's do LaMelle's Luxury Lounge. That's on 87th. That's what my man DJ Surprise is the DJ up there. They host on Wednesday nights, and of course you can catch myself. Purchase you some L cigars. Wednesday nights you can catch Exhale Full of Flavor up there also too, which is a hookah dealer. She is awesome with the hookah. She has all kinds of flavors. She also has the small portables available. It's moving. Uh, gotcha. Is that better? All right. And Tuesdays at Robinson's Ribs is another place you can catch DJ Surprise. They do karaoke there. Unfortunately, there's no smoking in that facility, and they don't have a patio. But the atmosphere is off the chain, and the people are beautiful. Come on out, check out Robinson's Ribs, and always the food is off the chain. Robinson's is one of my good friends. You know, Robinson's Ribs was one of the first people I ever did catering with. This is like 20 something years ago. He started me in the catering industry, and after that, I actually started my own catering business. I purchased a food truck, the Scrumdiddlyocious Grill, home of the Scrumdilly Dog, the best dressed dog in town. I'm quite sure a lot of y'all remember the Scrumdilly Dog. You know, that was a staple in the Garfield Park community. I miss my food truck too, but you know what? You go from one thing, you go to another. I went from my food truck, and came into my cigar business, which is House of Ale, which is grown by leaps and bounds with the help of my beautiful wife here. And it's amazing how much support I get from my community, because 98% of my business is strictly Black people purchasing from me. So I mean, I can't say thank you enough to everybody that support me and purchase my products. And I couldn't do the things I do for the community if it wasn't for you. Thank you.
I'd just like to give a special shout out to Dermophilia. Dermophilia
Got
is a
them on the list.
skincare product, and we actually use them ourselves. You can go to the Facebook page, and you can also check her out on her website as well. And just as you mentioned City Life, I'd just like you to let you know that Theodis
Theo, my man,
is
Theo.
listening in. He's tuning in, and he said it's live from City Life Lounge, Southside Boogie.
That's my peoples. That's my peoples. They call him Cooter. All right, Dermophilia. Hey, she took my shot. I was gonna give it to you, but I think she wanted to put that English spin on it, make it special.
That's my girl.
Yeah, that's your girl. That's your girl. All right. And of course, last but not least, we want to. Not last, but first we're gonna shout out Main Ground Music. That's my nephew. They down in Atlanta. They're out of Atlanta. They doing big things with the music industry. I mean, it. I believe that if we don't share information, we don't know about what's going on and who's available to provide services for each other. So, like I say, y'all hit me up, give me your information, man. I'll shout out your business. But definitely, Main Ground Music is doing big things in the music industry. They make beats. My nephew Robbo made the intro beat that y'all heard. That I love it. I mean, he gave me that beat. I didn't have to hear any more. As soon as I heard that, I was like, that's it. That's it, man, right there. That's what I was looking for. It's all original stuff, and it's all mine.
Just a couple of more shout outs. So Keith Johnson has said, much love, don't forget me. Roosevelt Sloan is listening in. He's saying, good job.
hey, hey, thank you, cuz. I appreciate you. I was gonna get at you and call you old country Spanish Mexican, but nah, you my man. You my man, Roro. You my man.
Reese Maridi says, yo.
Bet you. What's up, Reese? What's up, Reese? Hey, appreciate you yesterday, man, on the microphone. I appreciate the shot on the. You call yourself Ride Me, but you actually was making me look good talking about my suit yesterday. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that. Everybody get a picture to see that. They gonna get a chance to see that suit.
Tracy Colquitt Page says, don't drink, but can eat.
What you mean, don't drink? I drink and eat. I do it all, girl. Y'all got to excuse. It's been a very long week. I've been going from sun up to sundown.
That's right.
The tournament, I mean, it takes a lot of energy to get these things done, but
That's right.
it's great energy. It's good energy. It makes me feel good, to be able to give back. It's something about giving back that just, I mean, I don't. It's hard to explain the euphoric feeling you get from it. When you don't expect nothing back from it. It's just a beautiful feeling. Thank y'all very much, and people that participated. I mean, people came out. The crowd was great. They cheered. They got involved. Wasn't no. What can I say when my people show up and don't show out? When they don't show out, we have a great time everywhere we go. Blessings. We're gonna
That's
keep
right.
that up.
Ellen Lewis said thank you. She's from Ophelia. We
Oh,
already gave her a
that's the
shout out.
owner. That's the owner,
And Emmanuel Lewis is listening, and
and that's her king.
Sean Spencer's listening.
Sean, that's my daughter.
Theodis Hooson just wanted to make sure that everyone knew the address for City Life Lounge. It's 712 East 83rd Street.
Got you, King. I won't forget that no more, and guaranteed I will see you soon.
Last but not least, for now, again, keep those comments coming. And when Dirk starts speaking about, bring your questions as well, is what I'm trying to say. Damien Horton says, you've always been a blessing to others, bro.
Blessings, King.
I agree.
Blessings, King. Good to hear from you too, family. It's good to hear from you. All right. Okay. Oh, I got a few things here. I just figured I'll put out there, give people something to mention or talk about, or maybe even ask their opinion on what I think about it. Uncle Tom is something that I've been wanting to address, because you hear that name thrown around a lot. And a lot of people usually use it in a negative connotation, trying to disrespect somebody or use it negatively. But the reality is, I don't think most people have ever read the book Uncle Tom's Cabin. Because if you read that book and you paid attention and you could comprehend what you read, you'll find that Uncle Tom was actually a hero. You disrespecting Uncle Tom, trying to disrespect a fool, calling him Uncle Tom. Uncle Tom gave his life for the slaves. At the time when the slave master couldn't break the slave and he put the pressures on, Uncle Tom would sacrifice getting himself beat so that nobody else would get beat. They beat Uncle Tom to death because he refused to beat the other slaves. So like I say, you got to read for yourself. We go through life just listening, even with the Bible. You ask the average person that go to church almost weekly, that carry a Bible, that's why they trick Christians. Just have a conversation with them about the Bible. They know very little of it because they don't pick it up and read for themselves. They wait for the preacher to dictate. We have to learn to decipher information for ourselves. That means you have to pick up a book. And a book that I recommend is Billy Carson. Billy Carson he's a historian. He's I don't know all his titles, but the man is a writer, and he's extremely knowledgeable on aliens, which was my, after Uncle Tom, the concept Uncle Tom I want to come in. He talks about aliens, and he goes in depth about the history of this planet, and he's black. And I think his latest book is Compendium of the Emerald Tablets, or I think that's it. But his name is Billy Carson, and he deals with aliens, a topic that I wanted to touch on real quick, just in case people have ideas on what they think aliens are. A lot of people think that aliens are different, maybe came to this planet and just kidnap people and so on and so forth. From what black people have written in stone back in the day, aliens actually came to this planet and created a race of people, and they created slaves. And after they did what they needed to do, got what they needed, they actually left and just left those people here. It's hard to, because you have to distinguish between the people on the planet now. You have to make a difference between black and white now, because scientists will tell you white people Neanderthal DNA, black people don't. So there's this difference, a basic split that we can simply find right now with a Google search, simple Google search. So that makes a difference between the two people. So how does that come unless somebody genetically did these things? So that's my concept of aliens. Definitely aliens exist. Yes, they came to this planet. Yes, they made people, but not all of them. The original inhabitants of this planet were black, and they are natural beings to this planet. They were born naturally to this planet, and they're so old that they can't be dated and they can't be scientifically broke down. That don't let anybody trick you and try to tell you that say haplogroups, this, that, and the other, out of Africa theory. Out of Africa theory would say that black people came from Africa and started having sex with animals, period. Would say that they was just trifling and was juicing everything that moved. That's just, I mean, come on. Come on. Realistically, if we know anything about history, you understand that that's not true. And if that was the case, you still couldn't get 11% DNA, 11% Neanderthal DNA in white people and not have none in black people. So that's a discussion that we can have about that right there alone. Aliens did exist. Aliens did create a race of people on this planet, but they wasn't black. Black people are natural. We grew like plants on this planet. Oh, of course. Of course. I know I'm moving right along. I mean, I don't know if anybody made any comments or anything.
Yeah, we do. We have one comment from Trinket. She just wanted to say, and Uncle Tom still had that giving spirit despite losing freedom just within his grasp.
That's facts.
Only the owner got killed just before he could sign the papers.
Well, yeah, that was early in his life. We talking about, the whole concept of Uncle Tom being a hero in our lives and the things that we would consider to be heroes. We don't do our own research. We don't take time to learn about ourselves. We wait till somebody tell us about us, which always wind up distorted. It's like a Chinese whisper. By the time they make the end of the table, it's distorted, changed, and not the original conversation. So we have to learn to start digging for ourselves. All right. Well, the topic I was about to go in before she brought that up was my predictions for the NFL championship. Chicago Bears. The Chicago Bears will be winning a championship this year. Everybody, we're gonna toast to that. I'm pouring me up a glass right now. Let me help you out. Look forward to that. I will be going to Vegas because I am guaranteed to win. All my Bears fans, this is to you.
Cheers. Go Bears.
Cheers. Well, I got to make sure I say one to be a glass of the champagne. I'm just drinking away.
She might want to come and get it now.
I don't know. You want to come get it now? Come on. Yes, all right. Come on, girl. There's a glass in there. Where that glass at? We got glasses for you. Come on, get your glass. I got you. I'm going to pour it up for you. I got you. Next week, I'm going to have my mimosas going. And we're going to have Bo Deal on the show, too. Here you go. There you go, Queen. I got you. All right. Toast to Wanda B. The host, He Said, She Said. That's on Sundays at 2. Make sure you tune in. That was my very second show that I was ever on. I'm so appreciate to her for having me on, and it helped encourage me to want to do this. So thank you very much, Wanda B. I appreciate you.
So Trinket said, we are the Bears shuffling through.
That's right.
Vernon Hampton's Bears, yes, it's our time.
That's right. We should have had it last year. We was one kick away. KC didn't have a chance. Okay.
I do have a question. Well,
yes,
a
sir.
statement.
Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Ken Pratt. He wants to go back to the comment about
Ken Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
That's Ken Pratt. Ooh, what's up, baby? Man, Ken, you missed it yesterday, man. It was a battle royal. I wish you was out there, baby. Now, Ken Pratt, if y'all don't know Ken Pratt was one of the rawest college players that ever played college basketball. And I ain't afraid to admit it. Dude gave me my bumps and bruises as a young man, too, baby. I learned a lot from that man. He put it on me. Got to get that man his honors, man. That man is a serious legend in our community. But what can you say?
So he said, of course, aliens built this world. We still can't explain how the Egyptian pyramids were made.
Well, aliens didn't have a hand in building the pyramids. They had a hand in building some pyramids. But we got to remember, the indigenous people on this planet, I mean, the research is there. We were intergalactic, meaning we were so intelligent that we were flying out into space. You check on Mars. There's books written you go down the line of years and years of technology education on these subjects. But the first place to start is Google. Just basic Google search. Google pyramids on Mars, pyramids on the moon, pharaohs on Mars. I mean, there's so much evidence of black people being intergalactic, meaning moving inner and outer space, that it's ridiculous. I mean, these are some things I can't explain it. I wish somebody help me out and explain it to me. The whole fact that the sun, so we supposed to get our heat from the sun, correct? But it's cold in space. It's below zero. You freeze in space. There's no light, supposedly no sound. And the first four planets are the terrestrial planets. All those planets are capable of having life on them. Those are the terrestrial planets. And the Earth's supposed to be the furthest one from the sun, which gives us this certain position on in the solar system to generate life. But life is capable of being made on all the terrestrial planets. Plus, Earth was in a different position before in time. It was in the 7th spot, and it produced life. Well, go ahead.
So Ken has come back and he said, you didn't have the tools then and now, bro. Oh.
Well, this is what we don't know, how old this planet is. This is what we don't know, the technology that has been destroyed and buried by what is it? Okay, science has went on a campaign to destroy history, because the deeper they dig, the blacker it gets, and the more confusing the technology get. They're still finding things they can't figure out through today's science. And it wasn't aliens. It was the inhabitants of this planet that created it. We have history that's being suppressed. That's why I brought up Billy Carson. Tune in, Billy Carson, forbidden knowledge, knowledge or forbidden history, one or the other. But he got YouTube pages, he got YouTube, he got books, he got all that. You can just Google that name and come up with a slew of information. I mean, when a black person do the information, he has less room for lies, manipulations, and so on and so forth, especially when it's public information. When you can go publicly and pull up the information, whenever a brother say anything out of line, it's condemned immediately. So if he make one mistake, he would have been shot down long ago. But this man is one of the leaders in the alien field. So whenever we got somebody with those kind of credentials, he has traveled the globe several times. When you got somebody with those kind of credentials, we as a race need to pay attention, because they can't stop the information. The information is what it is. Science is what it is. You can't. 2 + 2 is 4, no matter what planet you on. And mathematics is a universal language.
So Tony B-side Watson has 2 comments. The first comment is, you should get me on there, bro.
I hear you, baby.
And his second comment is, aliens never existed.
I say ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, a lot of people that believe in the Bible, I'm quite sure you feel in the Bible, baby, don't believe in aliens. And ain't nothing wrong with it. But there's too much show that aliens existed. For one, the existence of white people.
Sorry, I thought you were going to say something else after that.
And it's not disrespect. It's not about hate. It's not about disrespect. It's not about nothing. It's just about scientific proof. White people have 11% DNA. You don't get that through sex. You don't get that through the basics. You have to go into a laboratory and create a person that has white skin, because they're devoid of melanin. They have pheomelanin, which is on the inside. That's what makes them capable of living on this planet. But that neuromelanin that they need on the outside to suck up the UV rays of the sun to give them energy like a Superman, like the black woman is Superman, you need to have brown skin. White scientists will tell you it's impossible for you to naturally live on this planet without brown skin. White people exist on this planet. They wouldn't exist on this planet if they wouldn't have been under a controlled environment to exist. It's just the sun is trying to kill them every day. Melanoma is like 98% attacks them. They have to use chemicals and everything and just to come out the house safely. I have never used anything on my skin. Never had to.
So George Creighton Jr.
That's my man's G Money.
His comment is to Tony. He said, Tony B-side Watson, aliens do exist.
Yes, they do.
And then Tony responded and said, those are the aliens. I think he was talking about the white people.
Well, no, they're not. They're indigenous to this planet. They were created on this planet. It's impossible for them not to be from this planet. This all humans just not the same. I mean, I had always had my own ideologies on things, and those were one of the concepts that was brought to me by my wife's attention that all humans aren't the same. And it's just scientifically you can break these things down. You can actually go and do some scientific research and find out the differences. They're there. I'll give you a brother that can break a lot of this stuff down for you that I recommend that you listen to too. Brother Polite. The brother Polite, the man is deep when it comes down to almost everything you need to know about yourself. Hey, he there. Dr. Sabi. You can go and you can dig up some of the Dr. Sabi lectures. Dr. Sabi can teach you how to heal yourself through food. Simple food. We don't need no chemical drug created for nobody because 9 times out of 10, it wasn't created for us. Noxema, all these things are not created for us. So when you go down the line and think you healing yourself from these drugs that's created not for you, think about it. But yeah, it's so many people out here trying to help us heal ourselves, and we can heal ourselves naturally. It's like a self-cleaning oven.
So these aren't questions. This is just a shout out to a couple of people. So your sister from another mother, Valerie Simmons, is listening and
big sis.
watching. And Elsie Matcham says, my brother.
Hey, LC, what's up? What's up? Hey, that's Magic's brother. Egg Matcham's big brother.
Xavier, I hope I'm pronouncing your names right. Xavier Gibson says, what up, Red?
No, what up, King? What up? What up?
And he says, our event is at the park went well. This is the event yesterday.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. You can't put in the level of play that these young men put forth. You can't put into words. It has to be seen. Words don't do it justice. I mean, basket after basket after basket, big time shots. I mean, everybody performed at the highest that you can expect. It was just amazing. Those young men were amazing.
And I'd just like
Flip?
to say,
I see you, Flip.
That this was the third annual event, and it's actually got bigger and better. And we know that next year is going to be even better than this year. And I help out. It's a great event, and I think I hope everyone comes out next year. It's going to be so good.
And on that note, I got to say too, it's important that we get involved in our communities. Like she said, this is the third annual, and the first year I got a lot of participation. People donated. It was beautiful. It was great, but people immediately fell off. The volunteers, of course, people helped out. Terrell Scott, D. Lee the Great. Of course, my wife and the people that participated on the basketball court to help. Ref and call out the time. Fred. All y'all. I appreciate everybody. But I had a hard time to get people to step up for those volunteering jobs. Even on the mic, I had to beg people to step up for certain little small jobs in their own park that they play in. We got to get more cognizant about the things that's happening around us. If we don't make an effort, it don't change. And that's the purpose of L's House GAD program, growth and development. We have to grow and develop our communities. And it starts with the grown-ups getting back with the youth so that a lot of these grown-ups they know what to do. A lot of these kids don't. But what they'll sit back and watch is what the grown-ups do. So if the grown-ups ain't participating, the kids don't want to participate. That's why we got a small turnout on the high school kids this year. Even though the tournament is beautiful and it's open to the public for grown, high school and up, we have more adults than young people. And this is free. Y'all got to participate. Got to get involved in your community. I mean, you go into the Spanish community, you're overwhelmed with the activities. Do we need to mention in the white community the activities that go on? And when somebody make an effort to bring an activity to the community, let's get involved. Let's take full advantage of it. It's there for you. It's for free. I mean, listen, the money was given to me, not given while I worked for it. I earned the money, but I earned it from my people. So I want to share it with my people. I just want my people to take advantage of it. Participate. Love yourself enough just to say, this is for me. I want it. You got to.
George Creighton Jr. said, I need to be on the show.
G Money. Hey, listen, that man got one of the highest IQs of anybody I know, period. Any person I know, he got one of the highest IQs of anybody I know. Lane Tech graduate. I ain't mad at you, G Money. We're going to work something out.
And just to let you know, Chris Flip Norfleet and Lamont McFitty Hodges are watching. Again, sorry if I'm pronouncing your names wrong.
That's Mr. 50. You don't
Oh,
know
sorry.
Mr. 50? That's your son. Look, you've been disowned, Biddy. You've been disowned.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
That's Biddy.
And
Thanks,
Jermaine
Biddy. Hey,
Day.
Biddy, man, I appreciate you. You know what? Biddy, everything, every t-shirt that I created, always buy a cigar. Anything I do, he support, always involved. 50, you my man. Blessings, King. I appreciate all you do for me, King. It was one of my 100% supporters, man. Thank you.
I thank you too. Jermaine Day is watching.
What's up, DJ? That's my DJ. Hey, DJ. That's my DJ.
He's a good DJ too.
He did my wife's birthday. He did my birthday. Y'all missed it too. I was wearing pimp and gold. I like to call pink pimp. Pimp and gold. I'm gonna have to show y'all a picture of that too. I have my crown on too. I was clean.
Chris Lucas is watching. Jermaine Griffin. He
Oh,
said,
Chris, hey, what's up? What's up, big homie? Hey, Chris Lucas, that's my man. You talking about basketball playing. He ain't no big guy, but I ain't listen, that's one of the most dominant players. Him and Lee. Him and call him Jesus. Lee look like Jesus. They call him Silky. Them two cats right there, some of the coldest Garfield Park basketball players I ever seen. I got to get them man's they props. I wish Lee would have showed up. They say he was supposed to show up yesterday. Jesus, hey, Jesus for real. Jesus is the real deal. We got Jesus in gym shoes at Garfield Park if y'all ever want to come check him out.
Jermaine Griffin said, tell it, my brother. Aliens do exist. The men from planet, and I don't know how to pronounce this. I'm going to spell it.
Risk.
Yes. R-I-Z or Z for you
I didn't even have to look at
Americans.
it. It
Thank
said,
you.
now, if you want to learn about the man from Planet Risk, you know what? Dr. Malachi Z. York. Of course, it's a lot going on with that, but me personally, I don't look at people as individuals. I look at information as growth tools, regardless of who disseminating the information. It's the information that I look at. So whatever you think about Dr. Malachi Z. York, it is what it is. But if you need some of that religious breakdown, if you need some of that, I'm talking about you name the religion, that man got it for you. He gonna break it down like nobody else can. If you want alien breakdown, he gonna break that down for you. Health, the man is a phenom when it comes to information. And unfortunately, he in jail right now. And based on what they say, I don't know. It's hard to say. And I wasn't there. I have no clue. But you can't knock knowledge.
So Jermaine Day, thank you. He's volunteering for next year to be the DJ for next year.
Blessings, King. Blessings, King. I got you on tape. Now you can't back out.
Valerie Simmons says, amen. Children need us more than ever.
But we need them too, because bottom line, if we don't show them the way, our future is bleak because they're the future. They're the ones that's going to be doing the jobs. They're going to be the ones to be driving society. And if they have no love for us, if they can't identify with us and connect with us, they're going to leave us on the wayside.
Mr. Fitty said he's going to steal his next T-shirt from you.
He still a trophy every year. I have to wrestle trophies out of his hand every year. I should have brought a trophy up here so y'all can see. My son actually won the championship game. Got to give it to him. Prince Tamu Janelle. He gave me his trophy. He gave me all his trophies out this game. So, he's definitely he's a college basketball player, AAU player. He's been playing pretty much all his life. He's very, very awesome player. Broke his leg. He's recovering from that now. He's getting back on the court, so he's looking beautiful. And he won a championship game, and he gave his daddy the trophy.
Tony B-Side Watson says, show me the evidence of the actuality of aliens or the correct definition of aliens, because it's not what's presented on TV. However, George,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I apologize. George responded and said, just look in the mirror.
Thank you, G Money. You awesome. Listen. TV was created for a purpose. Television is broke down to tell you a vision. If you look at what tell you a vision offer, it offers programming. Tell you a vision to program you. If I want to mislead you in any way, I don't have to put it in the book because you might not pick that book up. But what I need to do is transmit to you. information, whereas I don't have to be in a house with you. I don't have to be in your community. I don't have to go to work with you. I don't have to wake you up. I don't have to put you to sleep. Transmit any information that I want you to have. Tell you a vision to program you. You're being programmed by misinformation, King, when you turn on the TV for information. You have to turn off the TV, pick up a book. Google is cool, but you have to be careful with Google. Once you Google something, you get a slew of information. Now, you might choose the right one, you might choose the wrong one, but what you have to do is comparative studies. You Google something, you look at the very first one you see what they say. You maybe rephrase the term that you just Googled, same thing, rephrase it so that you will get another search pattern, and research that also and compare the information that you're receiving. Then after that, put your own 2 cents in and use your common sense, because you have it. You're programmed with a level of common sense to get you through any situation you need. You're hardwired for right. Do you understand when you're born, nobody has to say love your mother? Even crazy people, Jeffrey Dahmer, you name them, a crazy mother kill you over their mama. It's just, it is what it is. These things are hardwired in us, natural programming. A baby kangaroo, I talked about this on the Greg Baker show, I think. A baby kangaroo is born and the mama can't help it. Mama arms too short. So when that baby comes out, it instantly grabs a hold to the fur with every ability that it has and climbs into the pouch that's placed above him on its mother's stomach. Who tells it to do that? What programming does that animal have to know to climb out of the womb, up the fur, and into a pouch on this animal's body? It's in the DNA. It's in the programming. It's natural.
Jermaine Griffin broke down the word television.
Tell it to me. Talk to me. Break it down.
Lie, vision.
There you go. Same concept. Same. Tell you a vision to program you. Tell a lie to program you.
I just want to say that Anthony Ramsey is also watching.
What's up, baby?
And Valerie Simmons, I know your battery's dying, darling. I hear you. But Valerie said that she has some other questions for you. So this is to Valerie and everyone else. Keep those questions and comments coming.
Hey, I'm here for our pleasure. What did Mary say? Mary said,
"Oh yeah, Mary.
I can't keep up with it. Starting to move now."
Okay,
that's why I brought my sister with me, y'all. Doesn't it go a little smoother when I got a little help? I knew the first time it was a little tough on me because finding subjects to go off of and responding to people. You know, it's the multitask thing is why I was having my problem. So as we go, I'll get better, and I know my sister won't be able to be here all the time, but she's definitely helped me get through this one.
I will be here anytime I can. Mary Moore Sloan, she said, I agree. The same individuals who utilize that park daily would be the ideal candidates to get the word out about the GAD program, the best way to entice people to participate in something that they do.
Yes, definitely. I appreciate that, Mary. Definitely. And it's all about just self-preservation. Love yourself enough to want to, exist, to want to survive, to want to go forward, to want to, achieve, and I know we getting close and I got things to do. I'm gonna have to make this show short again because we got business to have, and plus my son is lurking around. I'm gonna hit him up and hang out with him today. He lives out of town right now, so I don't get a chance to see him that often, and I want to take it full advantage of every minute I can of this day. But I want to say another one. LeBron James will win a championship. You can hate me now, but the Kings are in the building, baby. Is there anything you like to close with, my queen?
Just thank you for having me here. I've enjoyed my time. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm extremely and exceedingly proud of you.
Thank you very much. And trust me, you have made the best version of me so that I can get back to them. Thank you.
Ditto. And
on that, we're out. The king is leaving the building. Earl, thank you very much, sir.
Welcome to Battle Talk Radio, where every conversation doesn't have to be a battle. With your host, Ty Muchin L.